Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your timeless general love reading. There is going to be a timestamp on this for July just for organizational purposes, but it is timeless, okay? So whenever you find yourself here is when you're supposed to get the message. I want to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up so it can circulate for others. I want to thank everybody as well for supporting me by being in the extended version and also for private readings. And thank you for the comments. I've got so much to say, I can't remember half of it. I think that's everything now. Oh, I have been receiving requests for more love readings throughout the month, so I am going to do that. But in order to do that, I had to cut back somewhere else. So I've shut down my calendar for private readings until the beginning of September. I was booked into August anyways, but you cannot book an appointment with me until September, but I am going to open it back up once I get ahead of myself with the videos a little bit, and then I'll go back to doing regular appointments. However, I am still available for the emergency appointments if you need one, okay? I think that's everything. Let's get started. Your first card out. Queen of Wands. I love the artwork in this deck. By the way, the decks are all listed below, except the one I'm using right now, which is Angel Tarot. And this one here, because they were last minute plans. This is Moonology, okay? But everything else is listed below. Next card out, you have Nine of Swords. Then we have, oh geez, Seven of Swords. Well, you're going down in numbers, so that's a good thing, I'm gonna say. Okay, next. Knight of Swords. Wow, Cancer, what is with all the thought processes here? Nine of Wands. Now, this card being in the center of the spread becomes part of the overall energy combined with the bottom of the deck when we're done. Then we have Release. Number 13. So this is the Death card in a regular tarot deck. Next card out, the Dreamer. And this is obviously the Fool card. So you have an ending coming here that you're freaking out about, apparently. Oh, nice. The World. Wow, the World and the Death card. Wow. Major things going on in your life, Cancer. The Hermit. Okay, bottom of the deck and part of your overall energy now. Oh, Cancer. 10 of Swords. You know what, though? It's a 10, right? It's an ending. Whatever this deceit has been, or this betrayal, whatever it has been, it is coming to an end. Okay, let me take a look at your cards and get a feel for the energy and any messages coming through. Okay, Cancer. First of all, let's get a look at your overall energy here. I'll let you look at the cards while I talk about them energetically. Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands and the 10 of Swords. The Nine of Wands is all about you have one final step to fulfillment. Don't give up. Persevere. Keep moving forward. You can do this. You've got this. The 10 of Swords means you can bring this to completion. The 10 of Swords, it's an ending. There's no more deceit. So if you are the one that's been doing the deceiving, keep moving forward and tell the truth. Things are going to get so much better when the truth is told. This is either you deceiving your person or your person deceiving you. Either way, I think it's you though. To be honest, Cancer, don't think that I'm judging, because there is never any judgment coming from me. But the fact that I'm doing your reading, and, well, you know what? Here's another story I'm getting. Even though your person is deceiving you, I feel like you know they are. You need to keep moving forward. If you're not with this person, just keep moving forward. Live your life. Don't focus in on the fact that they haven't been honest with you yet. Just keep moving forward. Things will morph into what they're supposed to morph into, right? It's for those of you, and this is a small number, that haven't been able to, for whatever reason, be honest with your partner or your person about how you feel. Do so. That's your final step to fulfillment. That is what's going to bring what it is you want from this situation. For those of you whose person is did we already do that? Oh, anyways, switch it how you need to. You know how this goes. Somebody's deceiving somebody here. And you just look at what's under here. 2 of Cups. You just need to keep moving forward. And then under that is the 6 of Pentacles. Reciprocity. Equal. Your feelings are reciprocated. Anyways, so I am really going to have to clarify some of these cards, because the messages coming through are, you know what you want, you just don't have the confidence to move forward with it. Whatever it is that you want, if it's a person, a situation, a relationship, you are overthinking it, you're overanalyzing it, you're in your head about it, you're pinching yourself off from your divine guidance, from the messages that are trying to come through to you from your inner being, okay? So 1 minute, you're escalated to a place where you're so in your head about this situation that that's all you can think about. And then it feels to me like you drop back down into this place of, okay, this didn't work, so I just have to come up with plan B and try again. And that is something that you really want to do, and you want this to move forward very quickly. You really do want that, and it can be, but the deceit gets in the way. This is what keeps sending you back into your head. And that it's like a cycle. It's a vicious cycle, because you know what you want to go after it, you go after it, it doesn't quite work out, so you get into your head about it and you're overthinking it, overanalyzing it. Then you come back with another plan, a different plan, and you want to go ahead with that, and maybe you do go ahead with that and you do it so quickly, or that's the plan, and then you're reminded of the deceit. This cycle needs to end. The World card is down here too, saying the same thing. This is a cycle that needs to come to an end so that you can have a new beginning. Let go of this way of thinking. That's what it comes down to. It's just you. It's a belief system, and a belief system is just something you think over and over again. So change what you're thinking. As soon as you feel this coming in, this negativity, these negative thoughts and overwhelming ways of viewing the situation, stop yourself and start thinking of something happier. Look at what it is that you want and manifest that. Don't focus on what is so much. Live in the moment. Yes, I know that that's kind of confusing. You have to live in the moment, obviously. But when it comes to thinking about things, be grateful for what it is that you have, but don't look at what isn't in your what is, okay? Look at what is good in what you've got right now, and don't look at what you don't have. But let go of this way of thinking. That's what's going to put you on this brand new path, this new journey that you're about to embark on, new beginning. And for some of you, this is a whole new you coming around. This is all about spiritual, the Hermit card, spiritual growth. It's about going within and really getting to the core of who you are and what you want, direction you want to go in. But you have to take that step, whatever that step is. Don't give up. You've spent 8 wands worth of time on this, whatever this is. You've only got 1 left. You've got 1 small step forward compared to where you've come from to have fulfillment. You're this close. Don't give up. Don't give up. Do you know that 90, I don't know the percentage exactly. I think it's really high. It's like 90% of people give up right before the success shows up. Right before. I've done it so many times in my life. That's where you are. You're at that door to success. Don't give up. Okay. I want to... Oh, this deck too. I don't think this is down below. This is just called Tarot. That's all that's on the box. Ooh. Okay, what do we want to clarify? Let's go to the 9 of Swords. Find out why you keep going back into your head and analyzing. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. This is the Virgo card. So your person could be a Virgo. You also have the Hermit down here, which represents Virgo. But you've got other cards too. I don't like to... I only did this because you have the Hermit, so Virgo shows up twice. But I like to use the court cards for the people, not the major arcanas. Or these. Or the minor arcanas. The 9 of Pentacles it's about independence. You don't want to be alone anymore. You really want this to work. Whatever this is, whoever this is, I'm not sure of the situation, but you don't want to be alone anymore. And you're trying to bring this around. But I think you had trouble being honest, or you do have trouble being honest about your feelings with this person. Because maybe you've had this back and forth with them. And it's been a lot of work and you're exhausted and you just don't think you can go any further. But don't give up. Or they're not being honest with their feelings. You know how they feel though. So if this is your story where your person is not being honest about their feelings, you know what their feelings are. You know they're deceiving you, and you know you're getting tired of it. There's not much you can do about it. They are doing what they're doing. The Eight of Wands. So this is all about fast forward movement. Now you've got the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Wands, both of which talk about fast forward movement, but the Eight of Wands is also about communication. So this is you knowing and wanting to communicate, but you've got this, you're holding back, you're lacking the self-confidence to move forward, and it all stems from this deceit and this going at this so many times that you're at a place where you're thinking, what's the point? This isn't going to happen anyways. But then you come back around, you decide that the plan A didn't work, so you're going to come up with a plan B, and you're going to charge in there and you're going to make this work, and then you start to think about the deceit again. And like I said, it's a vicious circle that needs to come to an end. What is the deceit, angels? Why is the Ten of Swords here? I'm pretty sure it's all about emotion. It's all about the feelings that are being held back. But we are about to find out. Thank you, angels. Yeah. Five of Wands. This is all about conflict, change. It's just bickering. It's petty arguments. It's that nitpicking and backbiting, and it's just, it's just a way of releasing. It's funny, you've got the release card right next to it, but that's the message that's coming through for me. This kind of conflict is just a way to release any tensions that are built up. And then you have the Death card again. So you've got it twice now. This needs to come to an end. This bickering. It's a very difficult situation, is what it is. It could be that it is coming to an end. It is a 10. I mean, it doesn't get any worse than the 10, okay? So things are going to start getting better if you can release this. And you will, because, like I said, this tells me it's coming to an end. And things are going to start getting better. So let this go. Get on the new path. New way of thinking, new way of being. Let's clarify the Dreamer card, please, angels. Why is the Dreamer card here? Thank you, angels. Okay, so we are clarifying the Dreamer. This is Three of Wands and Page of Cups. So, this new beginning, Three of Wands is proverbial ship coming in. It can go either way. It can be about somebody waiting for their proverbial ship to come in because they've done the work. They've sent out what they need to send out, and now they're waiting to see what comes back, right? But it can also represent that it's back, and it's the proverbial ship. So it's everything you want coming to you with the Page of Cups. So this is an apology coming in or going out. Either you're, flip it as you need to. Like I said, it is general. Here's what I forgot to say in the beginning. Not going to resonate with all of you. Please check your moon and rising. It gives you a great, big, more well-rounded view. But anyways, this is about you having waited for an apology from your person, and it comes in. And that's what gives you, or you send it out to your person, and that's what allows this new beginning. Because it brings that cycle to an end. And this was flipped up. It's not necessarily a card for us, but it's the Eight of Cups. It's about turning your back on a way, letting go of something, walking away from something. And that's what you do when this apology comes in. You're ready to walk away from this old way of thinking. Let's clarify the World card. You, Cancer, you have 4 of 9 cards here are major arcana in the spread. 4 of 10 cards total if you include the bottom of the deck, but that's still a fair number. It's almost half of the reading. So you are definitely being very divinely guided here. And that could be part of what's causing your problems, because you will be asked to take a leap of faith. And when you're being divinely guided and you're asked to take that leap of faith, it's going to look like a risk, right? So be ready for that and be ready to roll with it when it comes in, because it's going to take you someplace much better. So the World card, we have the 4 of Pentacles. It's about, see, holding on. The 8 of Cups, let go and walk away. Turn your back and walk away. Turn your back on this way of thinking and this old way of being, this old belief system, whatever this is for you. Some of you are holding back emotionally. Someone is. This could be your person. I feel like it might be you, Cancer. This is your reading. So it would be you that's not being honest about your emotions, about your feelings here. You're holding back emotionally, and that needs to end. That is coming to an end, because this is a 10. 10 of Swords definitely is something coming to an end. It's done. That deceit is coming to an end. I feel like you're going to apologize to your person, and that's going to, that's what's going to bring your proverbial ship home, because this is that new beginning that you want, just like they do. And it ends, you holding back your emotionally is coming to an end, and you will have a new beginning. Let's clarify the Release card just for shits and giggles. We kind of already know what's going on here, but let's just see what comes out. Well, there's a sword we did not have yet, so I guess we needed it. Come on, camera. The 8 of Swords. Fear. It could be from past hurts from this person, past rejection from this person or other people, but it's a fear. It's a fear of opening up emotionally and allowing yourself to love and be loved, because you've got the 8 of Swords, fear. You've got the 10 of Swords, an ending to deceit. You've got the apology card. You've got the 4 of Pentacles. You are holding back emotionally. And maybe it's because you haven't been honest about your feelings, and now it's like, how do I go back? How do I go back from here? You just don't have the self-confidence to do it. You have 2 fire cards, but within the reading you have 1. You have no self-confidence, no inner strength to push you forward here. You need to gain that back. Don't give up. Find that fire within to move forward. You don't want to be alone. But the Hermit card is about being in solitude. It's about being alone. So you start the reading off having this self-confidence and this, let's go, let's do this, let's get this done. And then you walk into the Nine of Swords like, I don't want to be alone. I don't want to hear that they're not interested anymore. What's under that? Oh yeah, the Eight of Wands. You do want to communicate. You do want plan B. You want this to move forward very quickly. You don't want to deceive them anymore. You want that to come to an ending, but you're afraid. You're afraid that this is the card of endings. You're afraid that it's over. You're afraid that your apology isn't going to be enough. But it brings a new beginning. Letting go. You're holding back your emotions. You're holding back emotionally. Letting that go is going to open you up for a whole brand new world. If you continue to hang on and hold back emotionally, you're going to be alone. You are going to be alone. Let go of the fear. Let go of this belief system. You have one step to gaining what it is that you really want here. Okay, bottom of the clarifier deck, and part of your overall energy now, the Chariot. See that? So, you now have the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Chariot. Let go of the deceit, the conflict, end it. End all of that. Move forward this one last go. Give it this one last kick at the cat, I'm hearing. That was pertinent for somebody. And it will catapult you forward very quickly. Like you want. You want this to move forward. You want this new beginning. You don't want to be alone anymore. It feels to me like your flame is being doused. This is inner confidence, inner strength. This is thinking you just can't go any further. You've burned that flame for so long without any, without any success. You're at a point where it's like, what's the point? What is the point? It hasn't worked the 8 previous times. Why is it going to work this time? That's the way of thinking you have to let go of, because you do only have this one last step, Cancer, and you've got this. You've got this. Let it go. You've got this new beginning. You have new beginning here. You have new ending and new beginning. You have ending and new beginning, ending and new beginning. End the way of thinking. End this way of thinking. And you will have this new journey. And that will bring to an end you being alone. You are so confused and you just, and depleted is the word. You're so depleted with this Nine of Wands. You're burned out. You're burnt out. That's what it feels like to me. You had this bright, glowing, passionate drive in you, and it's like water has been thrown on this flame, and it's such a small flame now. In fact, it's just red hot coals at this point. But red hot coals can be brought back to a blazing fire if you want it to. Now, like I said, this is a timeless reading, but because I'm doing this right at the beginning of July, end of June, beginning of July, and July has 2 eclipses, I wanted to get a card for everybody from the Moonology deck. So let's get a card for Cancer in the Moonology deck, angels, just for a little bit further guidance, please. Thank you. cards. I think they go this way. Yes. Okay. It doesn't really matter. Wow. You could be dealing with your twin. Check this out. Yay. New moon in Gemini. And for me, Gemini are the twins. And there's a picture of twins here. So communication is key. Absolutely. You need to communicate. You have the Eight of Wands. That's all about communication. You also have the Page of Cups, and the message coming in with the Page of Cups down here is apology. Apologize. Or it's coming in. Again, like I said, turn this around however it needs to be. It's very general. But it could be with your twin. That's worth one last step, don't you think? If that's all you have to do to come into reunion with your twin, it's worth it. It's so worth it. Oh, see, here's another Virgo card. I think for some of you Cancers, Virgo is your person. A time to give rather than take. Give it up, Cancer. Don't hold back emotionally anymore. Give of your heart. It's time to give it up. It's time to let... Oh, come on, camera. It's time to stop deceiving. Let your feelings be known. Waxing moon, the energy is gaining momentum. Yes, it is. You've got 8 wands into this. That's a lot of forward momentum. How many times have you replanned this? That's momentum. That is forward moving momentum. It also can go the other way. Keep that in mind, okay? If you keep battling with this person, if you keep deceiving them, if you keep holding back emotionally, if you don't release the fear, that's all negative momentum. That's going to keep moving forward and getting bigger too. So you have to stop that as well. Like the message said, stop all this negative up here in order to have this new positive that wants to come in. Now I'm going to get a card from this deck. It's called Just Ask Oracle. It is basically a deck that you ask a question of and get an answer from the angels, because as you can see, there's no pictures here. It's just about answers. But there are a lot of cards in here with phrases on them that just give guidance as well. Okay, so let's get one of these. Oh, got one going backwards there. What can we tell Cancer angels, please and thank you? Oh my God, look at this. Can't make this up. You are so close. Come on, camera. Persevere. Isn't that what I said with the 9 of Wands? You're so close. You are this close. You have one final step. One last step to having this complete fulfillment that you've been going for so long. It's finally coming in. Wow. Okay, so we want to get, a card from this deck now. And this deck is Synchronicity Oracle. These are listed down below, by the way, except for Moonology and the Angel Tarot. What can we tell Cancer angels? Ask. Ask for help. If you need guidance, if you need direction, you need help manifesting what it is you want, if you need help changing your belief system or your way of thinking, ask for it. Your angels are here to help. I'm going to get one more card. Can we get one more card for Cancer, please, angels? What do they need to hear right now? What do they really need to hear right now? Like I said, you're being divinely guided. Okay, so in this deck, about half of the cards are numbered, okay? That's why it's called Synchronicity Oracle. If you're not already seeing 777 quite frequently, you might be about to. And when you do, now you know what it means. It means divine intervention. Source is stepping in and shifting things. Now, this can also represent a tower, okay? That's what it comes down to. The Tower card is divine intervention. It's when we are, they're giving us messages and we just aren't getting it. We're just not getting it. We're not moving in the direction we need to move in, or we're not doing it quick enough. We're dragging our heels. You are being divinely guided. They are trying to give you the messages, guide you. They're doing it in this reading. The message here is, it's obvious. Let go of this belief system. Let go of this way of thinking. Be honest about your emotions. Stop holding back emotionally. Stop fearing moving forward in this situation. This is likely your twin flame. You have two, the Moonology cards, you have two new moon cards. So this, your timing could be around the new moon. So if it's flipped, then your person is likely to come in right around the new moon. If it is you, that's probably your timeline to take action. And if you don't take action, then don't be surprised if the Tower moment kicks in. Now your energy is, you're coming in here at a place of ish time-wise, because it's fluid, but you're coming in here from a place of having been so passionate in the past that you are dragging your feet because you're exhausted, and you feel like your flame has been doused, and you keep going through the motions. You keep recircling. But this is where you want to get to, you don't want to get to a place of being alone, because you don't want to be alone anymore. But this is a twofold card, okay? Because the Hermit represents us having to go inside, and we're in solitude. We're having to figure out who it is we are and what we really want. But not only that, it's self-discovery, and it's also spiritual expansion and growth. Having that knowing. So to get from here to here, you have to go through all of these lessons, these little speed bumps on the journey. But your energy right now is the Ten of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Chariot. You want to move really fast. You want this to be really quickly. You don't want to go through all of these, if that's what it feels like. Somebody doesn't want to have to go through all of these lessons, but if you don't learn the lesson, and that's what it feels to me like it is, you just keep recycling. You just keep going around and around and around and around till you do learn these lessons, and then you can get to this place of knowing, and then move forward very quickly. Energies are not right to get where you want to go. So if you want some guidance from your angels on what you need to do, be, think, and or feel to focus your energy in a way that takes you where you want to go and brings you what you want into your life, utilizing the manifestation abilities that are yours, that you have already, click the link below and we'll go into the extended and we'll figure this all out for you and discover what it is that's blocking you, that's keeping you in this cycle that needs to come to an end to move you forward. I hope to see you on the other side, Cancer, but if I don't, thank you so much for being here. And I love you guys. For those of you that are going to the other side, I will see you on the other side. See you next time, Cancer.